So, let's try this. I have picked 3 cards. I've picked the Hermit. And I picked this one. And I'd picked this one, stood out to me. And I'm about 16 years old when I'm thinking about this. And this, the Hermit. I guess I picked figures that are both isolated, and this one's really dark. It reminds me of the girl with the matchsticks. The Hans Christian Andersen tale. She freezes to death outside. But for some reason it reminds me of the sick and the poor and the downtrodden. And then the safety of the sanctuary, the church, behind them. Now, why did I pick these 3? This reminds me very much of the Led Zeppelin cover from Stairway to Heaven. Used to like very much when I was 16. So maybe I'll start with this one, the dark figure. I am really rather hidden, looking sad, but also ominous maybe in a way. Definitely turned his back to the world and covered up. And then a bunch of overturned chalices and a bridge to somewhere. But it doesn't look like the person is moving anywhere. And yeah, was I like that? Well, very much so. We moved when I was 15. I went to boarding school under unusual circumstances. I was sent there. And I loved it eventually. And we moved from the village to a bigger town when I left boarding school, so I moved straight there. And I got some new friends from there, but they were the unusual kids, I guess. The misfits. And I started high school. I should have enrolled in sports. I should have enrolled in healthy things, I guess. And I ended up just studying, very much being like this, wrapped up in a lot of hippie clothes, you know, cardigans, scarves, long dresses, Dr. Martin boots, army boots. Just very covered up, and I think maybe that's what it reminds me of. I was also very mysterious, I suppose. Not that I tried to be, but I was so shy. And very loud at the same time. So yeah, it was a confusing time. This is the Hermit. You see, what I really like about this is the light. He's holding the light and a staff to lean on. Still covered up, but his face is showing. And there's some sort of control over him, like he's in charge, he got this. He knows who he is in himself. Which is, I guess I grew into myself a little bit, became more me, doing the things that it's like I started to own what I was doing. It was less experimentation. It was more driven from passion. I got settled, I think, in the middle of high school. I guess, I don't know why I picked this. I love the artwork. I like the colors and the building. Yeah. They do look rather poor though. In poor states. I guess I was too, actually. All of this is rather hidden and unassuming per se, but at the same time not. Yeah. And I'm drawn to the downtrodden, the poor, the people who need help. It's very easy for me when I become a helper. It removes my own self-doubt. Because I know that I can help them. It makes me feel so much better when I'm helping. It takes me out of myself, I guess. Always has. And there was a lot of downtrodden, broken kids in the circle of people I was with. And it's interesting how this is in the middle, because I read so much, I studied, I was like, the good girl, kind of gone slightly bad, but never really bad. I was just like, what's a good girl like you doing in a place like that? That's what that was about. But I always found that I supported the people who were the not so cool kids, the ones that were alone or bullied. It's always been that way. If I got one bad look from the kids at the cool table, I would go and sit with the misfits, the outcasts. And I guess they would love me for it, because I was perhaps less misfit, but at the same time just the same. I guess it was always easy for me to be the wise leader in a way. It reminds me of my dad used to always say, why do you have to compare yourself to the kids that do the worst? Why can't you compare yourself to the kids that do the best? And that's a good question. Because I'm so insecure. Super insecure. So from that time, I might have been covered up like this, hiding. But at the same time, I ended up being really rather standing out, You notice this person, even though they might not be like loud or anything. You notice them, they stand out. So that's what I always used to stand out, but be super hidden. I remember my drama teacher once said, when I refused to perform for the exam, I find it very strange and mysterious that you are so, in a way, loud. Dressing like that, being energetic, chatting with everybody. Super energetic. And then when it comes to this, you are shy. You are like a turtle inside a shell. And that's still with me today. I'm still the helper. I still feel very good when I'm with people who are having a hard time. It feeds me in a certain way. I'm also still very private, insecure to some extent. I'm a lot more aware now than when I was 16, 17, 18. I was pretty clueless about my own vibration with others, my own troubles. So yeah. I'll be this person. I'm hiding. I'm wrapped up. I'm looking down because I'm sad and insecure and very much hate myself, actually, on some deep level. Very confused. Feel sent away to boarding school. And still excited on some level for the adventure. But it feels like I'm being pushed out. It feels like I'm being sent away because I'm bad. There's no doubt in my mind that I'm bad. I'm the troublemaker. I'm the one they can't deal with. I have a bridge to cross right there. I don't know where it's leading. Some new large place away. From a bunch of overturned mess I left behind. Yeah. If I could go back there,